Here are the top 10 college football games of Week 13. Coming in number 10, I've got Cal at Stanford. It's a rivalry game that should be celebrated, even if neither of these teams has been super spectacular this year. Stanford can't even make a bowl game. It's still a fun matchup and a rivalry game that should be celebrated regardless of the stakes. Next up, we got a battle that actually has some playoff implications. Washington State at James Madison. James Madison needs to win this one to stay undefeated, keep their resume intact, and potentially be the Group of 5 representative in the college football playoff. Kentucky travels on the road to play Vanderbilt, and the Wildcats have slipped under the radar as a team that's playing really well and is now one game away from bowl eligibility. They're going to come out motivated against a Vanderbilt team that's been vulnerable a couple of times recently. This one is going to be a big game. Hawaii travels to UNLV on a Friday night. This one is an underrated Group of 5 rivalry. There's the ninth island connection between these two, and a lot of bad blood, honestly. It could be a really excellent game, and it's a game with Mountain West title implications. Utah's looking to keep their fringe college football playoff hopes alive, but first they have to get through a pesky Kansas State team, a team that's talented on paper and rated pretty decently despite how their season has gone. They've also been playing a little bit better recently. We've got a big swing game in the ACC. Louisville goes on the road to play SMU. SMU still very much has their ACC title hopes alive, but Louisville could spoil it all. They're a team that's lost a couple of games recently and kind of had their dreams go away, so they can still crush somebody else's. But the bigger game in the ACC is Pitt, fresh off of their blowout loss to Notre Dame, going on the road to play Georgia Tech, where they can keep their ACC title hopes alive. The winner of this game is going to be in a really great position. The loser is pretty much out of the ACC title race. At number 3, we got a big-time Big 12 matchup. BYU coming off a blowout victory over TCU, and Cincinnati coming off a close loss against Arizona. Now BYU looks to keep it rolling, this time away from home, where they have been a little bit rusty at times this season. Oklahoma is coming off their biggest win of the season, and now they host a Missouri team that actually played pretty well versus Mississippi State. Ahmad Hardy's running all over the place, but will be tested by this defensive front. Should be a really excellent battle in the SEC. And at number 1, we've got USC hitting the road to play Oregon, a big-time battle with Big Ten title game implications and playoff implications. The Ducks could really use a boost to their resume that hasn't been very respected by the committee thus far. This one should be a ton of fun.